I'm Evelyn Labode. I have been joined to Madeline at the hip at the registration table for the Toastmasters conferences. We would go together, and I met Bob, bless you, Vern, I met Bob at a Toastmasters conference in Grand Island many years ago. For those of you who haven't been to Toastmasters conferences, the fall conference used to always be a bad weather omen. And on this particular conference day, my husband had agreed to go with me on Friday night. But Friday night was bad, so we ventured out early in the morning on Saturday. And for Saturday's events, got to sit with Bob and Madeline. Well, my husband's a mechanical engineer, like Bob is a mechanical engineer, and my husband's a Toastmaster, so they got along really well. After that, my husband said, "You go with Madeline, I will stay home." Which worked pretty well, because we have shared lots and lots of miles. It has been wonderful. But most of the people talked about things about Madeline, so I don't have that much to share, except that she has held every office in this club. She has been a district officer. She was the secretary-treasurer for District 24. That may not sound, it's just one sentence, but it encompasses a myriad of duties, and Madeline carried them out. At one conference, the district governor could not find someone who would be a division governor. Now, Madeline, before she left, said, "If you can find me a sidekick to handle things in Omaha while I am in Sandpoint, I will be your Division E governor." And she carried it out. She shows us how to delegate, how to do all kinds of things. You heard that Madeline had lived in Norway, following Bob. But she made her mark in Norway because she started a radio program in English in Norway. Isn't that amazing? Just amazing. She lived in Nigeria, and you hear all the time about Nigeria and the oil problems there, but when they were there weren't so many problems. It was wonderful. Madeline, you also heard about the removal of the clothes. That particular speech was an award-winning speech, because when Madeline goes to Sandpoint in the summertime, she misses 229, and she said, "What am I going to do?" "I'll start a Toastmasters club," which is what she did. Because prior to starting the club in Sandpoint, she traveled over 50 miles one way over mountain passes to get to a Toastmaster. Yes. Just like the post office. So she started a club there. This particular speech, the removal of the clothes speech and the applause speech, won in the club, it won in the area, it won in the district, and she went on to region. I really liked the fact that she gave the speech here, but that speech prevented her from coming back to Omaha at her usual September time, because she kept winning. Kept winning. Wonderful, wonderful. Madeline, we could be here for days and days singing your praise, but you do believe and you act on your beliefs that what you are to make us all better. So thank you so much. that he is a dinosaur, in the sense that he believes in old-fashioned values. Family, you saw the picture of the girls. His wife is another story, but the girls are the fantastic ones. So, as a dinosaur, Vern treats everyone with courtesy and kindness, but he doesn't know the word about political correctness. What you see with Vern is what you get. So that we will talk on sexism, racism, all the other isms, and he will be flat out about what he likes and what he doesn't like. No equivocating with Vern. So I fooled you and put in 3 cliches. But that dinosaur, I like dinosaurs like Vern. We need more dinosaurs like Vern. People who care, who are courteous, who are full of for your family. Because I will tell you this about Vern and dinosaurs. I think he would have been a T-Rex. If somebody had hurt his girls, he would not have that person living. Pure and simple. Am I right here?
You're right.
There we go. So the 3 letters, the 3 other words I came up with 3 M's. Vern's a master, he's a mentor, and he's a money man. We'll go with money man because you saw on the TV, there he was in his pink shirt. Every year we used to have a money show, and he would talk to us about options, how to make it on options. I still know what a put is, but I forget about the call. He is great on helping us all be financially secure. Mentor. In this club, we have lots of mentors, but I think that Vern is the king of mentors. One of our club members came, and some people still know Nicole Martin, an extremely intelligent young woman, extremely intelligent, but she had a stutter. She worked with disabilities. She sat next to Vern every time, and Vern coached her through. And one of the highlights was she came and talked to us about sexual activity among paraplegics. Then because she was going to give this talk at a national convention. She did it through Vern's encouragement and through the club's encouragement. But we learned a few things. The next thing about Vern is that he's a master. He's a master of so many, many things. And you got a view of it from the video. But of all things, he's a master friend.